Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff, and we're here with episode 4 of Assassin's Creed 3. In the previous episode, we eliminated... We didn't eliminate anybody, I don't know where that came from. We recruited our 4th and 5th member of our order, which was Benjamin Church and John Pitcairn, whilst also encountering our old friend turned thorn on our side, Edward Braddock. Which was the Bulldog, I believe his nickname was, or something like that. So obviously, if this is one of the only series that you watch, because I did explain in San Andreas, I have disappeared for a little while. I was basically doing my exams, so I thought I might take some time out to do it. It was just 3 weeks, but we are back and ready, at least until I start university, but I'm hoping that we carry on exactly as we were when I get there. We'll just have to see what happens when we get there. But that is a few months away yet, so we have a few decent months ahead of us. Anyway, we have one more memory left of Sequence 2, which I think is called Infiltrating Southgate. It's a pretty long one, so I don't know if we'll get much more done than this in this episode. I'm hoping that we do, obviously. So, without further ado, I'm doing... gotta get used to the controls again. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins. But let's go with the mission. Oh, or not. I don't think we can run indoors, can we? No. Never mind. Alright, Charlie boy. Let's get it over and done with. Infiltrating Southgate.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
Oh, do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
The Boston Country Journal.
Devious. Devious. I like it. Okay. See all the little assassin markers over there. Alright. I'm going to let this play out because I know there's like a dialogue that comes in that could be pretty funny.
What the hell is this?
1,000 pardons, sirs. Seems we've had ourselves an unhappy little accident.
Get it sorted, and quickly.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Oh, I think that might be it. I must have been thinking about something else. Alright. Oh, nice. 2 in 1. Alright. British kebab. That's what we want. Oh, never mind. He's been got.
Charles, you and Williams serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services.
If you've a delicate problem you need to tend to, Jack Fredericks is your man.
We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word.
Has been declared unsafe and should be obviated from your itinerary.
Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses?
Okay.
You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Okie doke. Just letting our boys take care of everything and we just move in smoothly. Well, there's 3 of them there. 2 of our boys and 3 of them.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
We're going to the South Fort. Just don't... Oh wait, no, there's way more than 3. There's... So...
Engage the enemy!
Very good, boys, very good. Is that...
Goddamn dogs. Let no man reach us!
Oh no. Poor pupper. Those guys over there just did not notice anything. Never mind the pistol going off. The butchering of that dog. These guys, tell you now, it's just... It's Darwinism that these guys are going down, tell you now. Oh my, okay, it's going to be a bit of a fight here, isn't it?
On your guard, men!
Fresh meat, eh?
Of course.
Oh my, seriously. They literally are clueless.
Up and down.
They are clueless. Oh my word.
One moment then.
Engage the enemy!
Oh my.
Who's your up?
They don't even know what's going on. How does that even happen? Okay, doke. Fair dues.
All clear!
All clear. Tally ho, gentlemen. Tally ho. Dude, you're getting in the way. You're getting in the way. Oh my. Alright. I think we should be good.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Know when you're ready to strike.
Alright, I'll signal you when you're ready to strike. Of course. Love the way that Heatham is just so bad at services. It's like, you die. It's like, oh shit. It's like Batman. Alright, now this is a little bit of an awkward one. This is probably the most difficult memory we've encountered so far. First of all, we want to take down this dude over here walking around. I think it only attracts one person at a time, and it will attract this guy first. So this is the optional, one of the optionals, I think, to take this guy out. These guys are deluded, they will not notice anything. So just take your time with it, but it's not too difficult. Obviously you can get unlucky sometimes and get detected. Now, you're in a British costume outfit, so well, uniform probably the most appropriate term, but it doesn't make you invulnerable. If you act suspicious, they will notice you and they will get angsty with you. So basically what we're going to be doing is merging freeing the captives with the other optional, which is to do covered assassinations, or stealth assassinations from a corner, because there's always a guy that's going to be patrolling around the captives, so we're just going to take both those out at the same time. The other ones will notice if you're actually interfering with this, the other guys are just kind of roaming around, so whatever. But I've definitely done this memory my fair share of times. Right, that guy, I think he'll always get suspicious even though he won't actually see anything. I think it's just a game bug or something. But he's the second guy we're going to be taking out at a corner. I want to be careful here because there's a whole patrol on the other side of that. Okay, take two, this time don't get caught. Right. Oh dear, okay, gotta be quick here. There's some guys coming around. Oh, that was too close. Yeah, I realised when he didn't come around the first time that I'd alerted someone else. But oh my god. The point still stands, as I said before, these guys are just deserving. They literally, I don't think, none of them even realised there was a body. They just kind of went over or credit together and left. Alright. That's these goons saved. Well, not goons. These guys. Right. So we're going to skip around these guys. Because we've got this patrolling guard here. He'll go down towards the docks. He's not the last person we're going to have to take her because we need to clear out everyone on that boat there as well, or that ship, if you prefer. But this will be the last corner assassination at least. We'll just have to make sure we clear out those guys. Like, carefully, obviously, because we can't get detected whatsoever. Did I let someone else though, because it didn't pick up this time? Oh no. Alright, that'll satisfy the optional. Now we need to actually pass the mission. Alright. This can be an area that if you don't take it too easy, you can easily fail, because that guy patrols and you can't alert anybody whatsoever, so you're going to have to do this low profile. So you can't just climb up and do an air assassination unless it's the last guy, obviously. Alright, we're back here again eventually. Decided I'm going to take down this patrolling dude first. Now I'm going to could take him out the corner assassination, to be honest. I think he comes down these stairs here, so I could just get him around corner. That's right, you come down. So this is obviously another opportunity to use a corner assassination if you're still one down. The thing we might be able to do is ignore those two at the back. I think that's what you're meant to do. Just take down this guy at the front, because as soon as you take down the last group, you're automatically put into a cutscene, I think. So it doesn't matter about other enemies. So we should be done with that. That's definitely the hardest part of the mission, so don't worry. Alright. Wonderful. The game doesn't glitch out on you.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back.
Oh yeah, this is another one. Don't get shot by a firing line. Now you can get a few kills around here if you want. There's no use to it whatsoever. because they're infinitely respawning. Now there's a fire, if you go straight to the hills, a fire that shows up there that, I don't know, I found it's usually a bit glitchy. Right, okay, hang on. And there are, you know, you have difficulties with actually defending yourself from it, so I just do, the best way of action is just to completely avoid it by just going up the side there. So just gotta fly in my face, casually. Hey!
Glad to have you with me. I could use some help.
Good night, Silas. And there we go.
Who are you?
Name's Haytham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
And there you go. That is the end of sequence 2. So yeah, pretty tricky, especially the one around the actual rescuing the captives. The end, once you know what to do, is pretty easy. But there we go. Right into sequence 3, which is only 3 memories long. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
Okay, nice little dialogue from Haytham there. Alrighty, Roo. Back to Boston. 1755, and it's the lovely winter. It's snowed, which is nice. Even though we will have snowy sequences later on, I believe in sequence 5 it becomes snowy again. You can explore Boston, but if you want to see having a mooch around in the snow, you know, you can do that. But like I said, we'll have opportunities later if you fancy. Alright, so okay, so that interactive conversation is just the same on Benjamin. The one that for some reason never goes away, even though he's like, I've got work to do. Please, I'm fine, I'm all good. So without further ado, let's just get straight on to the first memory of sequence 3.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
Alrighty. So, basically it's going to take us to the frontier, which is the first time we're going to end up in a non-main, a secondary location. There are 4 main locations in the game. There is Boston, the frontier, the Davenport homestead, which we'll get to later, I think in like sequence 5 or something, and New York, which we access in sequence 8, I think. But you can fast travel straight down to the frontier start if you want to, because you can go the long way, but seeing as we're just doing the memories at this point, I see no reason to just take a shortcut. We'll explore it all perfectly in later times. Okie doke. So hopefully, I mean, I assume we should be able to get the first memory of the sequence done in this episode, and then maybe we might even be able to finish off sequence 3 in the next one, and begin doing the side stuff. which will be too fun because I'm looking forward to it. But just to show you the size of the frontier, it is bloody massive. We'll get to explore it very soon, like properly in sequence 4, which we will do. Definitely, we'll be spending quite a few episodes in here, I think, whilst we clean up all the side missions and collectibles. I think because obviously we would have gone through about 5 or 6, maybe even 7 episodes just straight missions. I think we'd have a lot of catching up to do with side stuff. So we'll clear everything we can. Off screen I'll probably just fill in the map and do all the hunting and stuff, which again we'll get to pretty soon. But we'll do all like the collectibles, the viewpoints, finding all the shops, doing all the special challenge. There are a couple of factions, I think. The ones that can come to my head are the Frontiersmen and Hunting Society. Not cults at all. Groups, really. And then they'll reach out to you and they'll have small missions that you can do. So we'll be doing all of those not before long. There's plenty to be done soon. We're just gonna get through one more sequence so that we are fully nice and ready. And the frame rate seems to be dropping a little bit. I don't know if that's because of the snow or what, but just have to make do a little bit. How far away is bloody memory? Oh, we're practically there. Alright, fair dues. Fair dues. That's on the other side of there. As well as would be expected with the snow, the horse has a little bit of difficulty going through it, so just have to bear with him. Alright, unconvinced.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
Oh, Charles got the shivers. Alright.
I'm afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Oh, I like Hatham. He's very respectful. The true gent. A gent that you do not want to get, you know, you don't want to cross paths with on a bad day.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
That was so broad.
It must be hers.
Like a long cutscene, horses are long gone.
Seems she took the higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Oh, wolves. That's no good. Alright, so luckily we can follow a pretty easy path to find where she's gone. So just follow this. It's incredibly awkward to walk through. But, oh, okay. We're just jumping all here, there, and everywhere. Okie doke. So it's not too difficult when you know what you're doing. Oh, Hatham doesn't seem to be able to. Oh, there she is. We found her.
Wait here. Wait! Come back!
No,
return to Braddock,
stop.
Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But, sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk!
Alright, Hatham cannot climb trees, basically, so don't
I am
even
not
try.
your enemy!
You're just gonna have to kind of go through this on foot. I mean, you can take little bits like that, but you can't actually climb into the trees.
Only let me speak.
It's funny. Oh. Take two. It would be a really nice game if, you know, you actually let me defend myself against wolves, rather than just letting them jump on me. Alright, come on you. Come on. That's how you do it. You know. Actually let me. Actually, you know, let me fight against the wolves, I can actually avoid taking damage. Maybe. Right, where are you, crazy lady? Why can't I see you? Oh, there she is. I see you.
You try my patience, woman!
You try my patience. Where are you going? Yeah, there, left, right. Up or down. Okay. This is a little bit too much effort, I think. I feel like she doesn't want to talk to us.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Haytham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Zio.
Pleased to meet you. God's day.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
Okay. Oh, just take us right there. That's nice.
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
Ooh. Oh, hello. She can do a leap of faith. Good for you. Maybe she's also an assassin.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
Alright. I'm sure you won't.
Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Alright, so we've got a couple of eavesdrops that we need to do. So, first of all, let's head between these two peeps.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
Well, that's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
Alrighty, and then we got another one over here. Zio seems to be blending in, she's having no difficulty. This guy is just, you know, flinging his hands everywhere. Oh, hey, I'm not doing anything.
I hear tell the French are ready to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Okay. My work here is done. Why is everyone getting angsty?
Oi! Where are you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
One of Haven's most badass lines any day. Right. Now, the breakable objects are these tables, and they sometimes have barrels as well. No, that should have satisfied it, yeah. So you just need to counter it rather than using the counter then attack. Just use the double counter. You only need to do it twice on 2 different objects, of course. It's not too difficult an objective. I think you get 4 opportunities. You see if there's another 2 tables over there. But it's just easy to knock them out once you satisfied the option. And there you go.
You're hurt.
Oh, that's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
It wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Ooh, do I see a little spark of romance between those two? Of course. What's an Assassin's Creed game without a blooming romance? Well, except Assassin's Creed 1. Oh, Brotherhood. Brotherhood didn't really have one, except for the flashbacks to Christina, but... Yeah, obviously AC2. Well, Brotherhood sort of had one with Katarina, I guess. Brotherhood, I mean. Revelations, obviously with Sophia. You know how it goes. Alright, and it's taken us just nicely into the about mid-30s. Obviously, we're still going to go through the Animus database. Yeah, but there shouldn't be too many, I don't think. Right, so we've got the French and Indian War. So have a pause and a read if you're interested in the database. Of course, you don't have to. But as a historian myself, I would recommend. The Boston Neck, that's whereabouts the Southgate was. Alright. We have Canizio. Or Canizio. Alright. We have Concord, which is an area in the frontier. One of the main actual settlements. Most of the other places are just maybe a couple of huts and mostly forest. Right, we've got the trading posts. So this is like the stores in the frontier. And once you discover them, that adds like a fast travel point to the map, which is why we're actually going to be going through all of those when we do the collectible run. And finally, we have the Grenadiers, or Grenadiers, I don't know how you pronounce that. So this is a new enemy type. These are the big boys, you don't want to mess around with them. Alright, very good. That's the database done and done. Let's just have a look at the DNA tracker. We're at 8% now, is that what you said? Yes, it is. Alright, so we have today gone through infiltrating Southgate. So Hatham and his allies ambush a convoy en route to a nearby fort. They plan to infiltrate the fort and free those held captive inside. And the first memory of Sequence 3, Unconvinced. Follow these directions to find the woman you're looking for. That's everything. I don't know what that is. That's filled in at the bottom of side stuff, but I think it might be to do with the underground, because I think you get one automatically. I thought there was something else I was going to do. Oh yeah, and there's the little synopsis at the top for sequence. No, no, this time it is for this sequence. I know that in the future, I think it's for in like Rogue or something like that, or maybe Black Flag, where it does a synopsis of the previous sequence. But in this case, for sequence 3, Hatham has begun his search for the first civilization storehouse, the Kanekaka, I don't know how you pronounce that, sorry, appear to know its location but refuse to cooperate. He focuses his efforts on earning their trust. Alright, there we go. And that is the end of this episode. So the next one we will likely be finishing off sequence 3 and heading into sequence 4, so that should be quite interesting. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and also be sure to share the video, and I'll see you guys in episode 5.
Everything changes.